Hey everybody. I decided to show you a little bit of our recent trip to the beach. We had a family member get married, so we decided to show you bits and pieces of the landscape there, stuff like that. I don't have any actual video of the different things that we did, but I can list some things below so that you can kind of get an idea of the different things that they have. The beach that we went to was in the state of Florida, and we stayed in a condo. It was a friend that loaned it to us. It's the Enclave brand of condos. They're well known throughout the southernmost beaches. I'm not sure about West Coast or anything like that. I'm talking more about the East Coast. We went to Destin Beach. We also visited Okaloosa Island and Fort Walton Beach. And there's different little things there that you can do that's really fun. We did not have time to do a lot of this, so some of the different little ideas that I'll mention, other family members did. There was axe throwing, and there's just all kinds of things. There's bowling alleys, axe throwing. You have arcades that you can go to. There's water parks there, real small ones. You don't have to, it's not a real big water park that you have to have an entrance to and all this. It's actually, I was a little bit surprised that it wasn't like that. But a lot of these things are very affordable and fun to do. I'm trying to think some of the other things that we did, or family members had done. There's surf shops there, but you can buy different souvenirs from things like that. We went during spring break, and it was sort of warm, but mostly too chilly to swim. The riptide was up, so the beaches, they were red flagged. But you could still kind of wade there, just walk out, ankle deep water. Couldn't really swim though. I had never been to the beach before, so it was my first time. My children had been previously. My husband had been tons of times. So I had never, it was a first for me. We're going to link a lot of the things that we did or you could do there at the beach below, and then that way you can get a kind of idea of the different things. And we do things on the cheap, so we don't like to go do things that are very expensive. Okay, so there is a restaurant that we ate at. It was called the Cowhead. I don't know if anyone's heard of it out there, but it's kind of a hole in the wall type place. They were so nice and friendly. We had a party of about 20 to 30 people. They were able to accommodate us. And it wasn't like you have waiters and waitresses, and it wasn't like that. It was real laid back. The kids could run around. There wasn't anywhere for them to play, but they could move around without being restricted, which I know that's important to a lot of people with young kids especially. Now, the kids that we had with us, I think there was a baby that was a toddler, and then we had 2 10-year-olds. The rest were adults. And if they weren't adults, they were supposed to be adults. But they could still walk around and do whatever. It was fine. They have an outdoor seating area, and that's where our party were at most of the time. They had great food. It was affordable. It didn't cost too much. The bride had chosen, a different restaurant in the beginning, and it was very expensive. And she ended up settling on this one mainly because of the affordability and the easy access that they had. They have like cuisine, like more like the American cuisine, like burgers, fries. I'm not sure if they had hot dogs. I know they had chicken fingers, stuff like that, shakes, things like that. Onion rings. It was a burger joint pretty much. One thing that the groom liked about it, they have bison burgers there. But they also have regular burgers, so you don't have to worry about that. They have chicken sandwiches. You know, I think there was even a pizza, but I'm not sure. They just have a lot of American type food. And it was kind of fast food type. So it was real affordable. It was, let's see, our boys, that's 3 boys, and then me and my husband, and I think it cost $60 for all of us. And usually, I mean, we go out to eat, it's $100. So, and they got like a good amount of food with that. So, it was a really good place to eat. Like I said, though, it's kind of a hole on the wall kind of place. It's not very big. You can't miss it when you go on the Strip. It's a pink building. You just can't miss it. And they were really, really, really incredibly friendly. So, Willow, you not gonna get in the picture with me? So we only stayed there for a few days, but it was a nice getaway, and I'm going to show you a little bit of the footage from it, and like I said, I'll post links below, and you can get a kind of idea of the different things they have there. I thought it was going to be a lot more uptight than what it was, if that makes sense, but it really wasn't. It was really laid back. It was the beach. It was like you could do whatever, be whatever. We did take our masks with us, and we did wear them. I think the only place that was really, really strict about that was probably, not really strict, but I mean, was paying attention if you wore a mask or not, was Walmart, because we had to go there to get some supplies. But we didn't have any problem. We even ate at Panera while we were there. I forgot to mention that. I didn't have any problems or anything. So, it was a really laid back trip. We were only there a few days. The bride and groom stayed there, I think 5 or 6 days maybe. I'm not sure. It was more than what we had stayed. And they, loved it. So it is a lot of fun. Even though the riptide was up and, it was a little rough on the beach, but you could still go out to the beach. People were still on the beach, trying to get a little bit of sun, trying to get a little bit of swimming in, doing some family time. I think they even have some kind of, I don't even know what they're called, some kind of go-kart dune buggy type things you can rent. And I think bicycles. I think you can rent bicycles there too if you don't want to walk on the boardwalk. But it was very laid back atmosphere. We never felt like, there was any kind of, danger or anything like that. Everybody felt safe. Everybody was friendly. That was one thing. Another thing we kept talking about, how friendly everybody was. We had went to Texas a couple years back, and sorry Texas, but they weren't so friendly. I don't know why, but they just weren't. So we really liked it. We're from Alabama, so we kind of more resonated with the people, from Florida, if that makes sense. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just, it was more laid back. It was more than what it just seemed like I was at the beach in Alabama. I mean, it just felt like home. But we'll show you some of the landscape there. We'll show you some of our trip, even from Alabama, before we even got to Florida. So, Alabama has been recently having some tornadoes here and there, so you may even see a little bit of damage from that. I'm not sure if I got any footage of that or not, but enjoy. See y'all next time.